Well, hey there guys, a bit of a long-winded intro, this one. I think we're like 6 minutes in, 7 minutes, I don't know, depending on the video. But yeah, in any case, you know guys, welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back from something, you know, that I've done before, welcome back. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this, you know, playthrough and you know, leave a like, whatnot, if you like it. If you don't, leave a dislike, the usual. I'll talk about that at the end of the video, as always. But anyway, one thing I'm going to point out is that this video is going to be very different to any that I've done before. Something you might not notice, but I'm going to mention it anyway. This is actually pre-recorded footage of me playing the Wind Waker. I'm not playing this at the moment. The reason for that is because I did about an hour and 20 minutes long of this, you know, the start of the game and such, but I messed up. I forgot to press the live commentary button on the Elgato, and so it went unnoticed, and yeah, I ended up with this as a result. So yeah, it's just me basically talking over the video itself. But you know, it shouldn't be too different from anything that I've done in the past. So we're going to get right into the game. And I believe Grandma has a birthday present for us, so let's find out what it is. So yeah, the first thing about the Wind Waker that I want to discuss is a lot of people were put off by it as a, you know, on a whole, because of the way it looks. You know, myself, I started, the first Zelda I ever played was Ocarina of Time, and then it went on to Majora's Mask, and when they showed the Wind Waker off, I was like, no way, this cannot be Zelda. That you're telling me that this is spawned from the same series as Ocarina and Majora's Mask? No way. And so, like many people, I avoided it for years. I didn't bother to pick up the Wind Waker. I did actually have a demo disc type thing. Well, it wasn't really a demo disc, it was a compilation of Zelda games for the GameCube. In fact, I've still got it to this day. And on that disc there's like a 20-minute video, sorry, not video, a 20-minute demo of the Wind Waker itself. There are 3 different scenarios I think you can pick from, and you can play those, you know, obviously for the time limit of 20 minutes. And so I let myself play those over and over and over, time and again throughout the years, and I felt like, you know, I always wanted to see more of what the game was about rather than getting to the same point every time. So yeah, I went out, well, I didn't go out, I actually got it as a Christmas present. Got the actual game for a Christmas present on the GameCube one year, and I got to say, I never looked back. It's such a good game, despite what it might look like to you. So if you're one of those people out there that was thrown off by the looks of the Wind Waker, you know, and didn't ever want to try it out for yourself, then maybe this is a good time to see what it was all about, what you've missed. But honestly, it was such a good game. The Link in this game is a different Link from the one in Ocarina of Time. It's not the same character. It's not even a descendant of Link. I guess it's a totally new character, as you probably already guessed. But yeah, the Link in this story is nothing to do with the Link in Ocarina of Time. And a little bit of a spoiler warning for you. If you want not to hear this, then skip ahead. I'll leave a timestamp in the description. Basically, at the end of Ocarina of Time, when you save the world and Zelda sends Link back in time, that opens up a time split, I guess. The Zelda timeline's quite convoluted, by the way, so I'm going to try and explain this in the quickest way possible. But yeah, that causes a split in the timeline. So when Link goes home, back to being a child, that's known as the child timeline. This is the first game in the adult timeline, and by that I mean that when Link was sent away, Zelda and the rest of the world had to make do with what was there. You know, a destroyed castle and such. Ganon was sealed away, etc. And so they had to rebuild the world from that point in the game. And this is basically set, I think, thousands of years after that. So of course there's no Hero of Time. I'm sure you gathered that from the intro, but there was no Hero of Time or legendary hero at all in this side of the timeline. So they had to pick a new character to take up the mantle, and this is where Toon Link comes in. Yeah, so yeah, I hope I explained that pretty well beforehand. I'm sure you guys get it anyway, but yeah, that is the basis for Toon Link. If you ever played Smash Brothers and wondered why there was more than one incarnation of Link in the game at the same time, there's your reason for it. Oh no, whatever shall we do? You know, just because we are dressed like a legendary hero doesn't mean to say that it has to be me that deals with it. What am I saying? Of course it is. So what we need to do now is go across the island and get a sword. So we're going to learn a few sword skills. I actually like this part. It doesn't take too long, but I like this part of the game because it makes you feel like you earn the right to use a blade other than just finding one. I mean, don't get me wrong, finding one in Ocarina of Time was great, but there's something about how you gain the sword in this one being a bit better. Anyway, yeah, it's like Karate Kid training with Mr. Miyagi, only with weapons. Alright, and just like that, we're done. That was over pretty quick. Well, for you guys, obviously. The power of editing, I can cut this down to anything I like. But yeah, that basically took me at least 5 minutes, and it's 5 minutes of footage that you guys don't really need to see. But anyway, the main thing is that we finished and we've got the hero sword now. So we can now make our way to the top of the mountain and see if we can't rescue the girl that fell in the forest. So let's head out there just now and see what we can do. I've got to be really careful here with the ropes on this bridge. If I remember correctly, you can actually cut them. I know there's a dungeon later on that you can do that, but yeah, I've got to be really careful. So we've just got to do a little bit of stealth mission here, and hopefully, oh, yep, somebody already out there. He's an ugly one. Got to be careful. Right, I don't think there's any way to avoid him. Let's just go for it. Yeah, he's not too hard. Yeah, done. And then a cloud of purple smoke. It's similar a little bit to Star Fox Adventures, which is something I never thought I'd say, because I spent most of Star Fox Adventures comparing that game to Ocarina of Time, and here I'm doing it kind of in reverse. So yeah. Ah. Okay then. Yeah, these guys aren't difficult at all. As you can tell, they're like your bog standard, easy to deal with minions. Alright, well that was a lot to take in. I know I said I wouldn't talk through the cutscenes, but this part here, while not really a cutscene as such, it takes an awful lot of time out of the video, and well, it's one of those things that kind of need to be seen. But at the same time, I tried doing this without speaking, and by the time the video ran out, there wasn't very much for me to talk about, so I thought, yeah, okay, I'll just talk over this part in particular as well. Basically, we're now going to go on our adventure. We just need to get a couple of things here. Well, one in particular, which is, well, you'll see in a wee minute. But yeah, so this is going to be basically where we kick things off, and I don't think there'll be as much story, heavy driven scenes from here on forward. I think it's just going to be more gameplay, and obviously by the time I get to the second video, it will be, well, hopefully it will feel more natural, because even though I am doing this video with a voice recording over old footage, it still feels kind of out of place from the stuff I've done before, and it's, believe it or not, it's a lot harder to do. In fact, this video overall is harder to do because I've had some terrible luck with it. Obviously, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I forgot to press the record, live voice tracking button, whatever, on the Elgato. Then I went ahead and deleted my game save because I thought, well, I'll just do the whole thing again. And then I came up with this idea, so I didn't really need to delete my game save. And then I had created an intro for this video. I also created an outro, and then I accidentally pressed whatever damn key on the keyboard and deleted everything, and at the same time I must have hit like control and save, so it saved over and I lost everything. So I was set back by at least 2 weeks for doing this, and I lost it. I couldn't be bothered looking at the Wind Waker. I just had the worst luck with it. So, but yeah, I'm here anyway. I'm doing it, and as I say, hopefully next week when you guys see episode 2, things will kind of go back to normal. But this one in particular has been a bit of a nightmare. There was a shield up here, I believe, but I guess someone else has took it. I wonder where Gran is. Yeah, I like the wee movements here that Link does. That's kind of cool. It's almost like he's dancing, kind of. But anyway, let's go see Gran and see what she has for us. You can already see there she's holding something, and it looks very familiar. And we're off. So yeah, let's have a wee look around the ship. I don't really think there's much to do here other than I think go below deck, but just checking. Yeah, okay, so we'll go below deck now and we'll see what there is to do there. Yeah, Tetra can be really mean, as you'll see as we go forward. She's not the nicest, but then she is supposed to be a pirate, and let's face it, when have you ever met a nice pirate? But in here there's something else. Alright, so yeah, again, this one is, well, I wouldn't say it's a mini game, because you're not, well, you do get a prize, but it's not, like, it's not set up as a mini game, you have to do this, so, this is, a rope swinging exercise, which is something we'll be doing an awful lot as we go forward. Hopefully, you'll see more of that in the second episode, because I do believe it's used in the first dungeon. In fact, the game's first dungeon item, is probably one of the best in the entire game, in my opinion. But yep, we'll just go ahead here and I'll cut this down because we don't need to see another 5 minutes of me swinging around. And just like that, we are here. It's awfully nice of the pirates to give away some treasure like this, you know, but I can't actually remember what it is we get in here, but I guess we'll find out. Ah, the spoils bag. Yep, this one's this is also a newish type thing for Zelda. I hope she hasn't found out that we've taken her treasure.
Come on!
I kind of feel sorry for Link. I mean, how could he have survived that? Oh yeah, so we've got this to deal with as well. You know, poor Link. Poor Link. But yeah, we've got this. This stone, which obviously you'll find out that, you know, Tetra is using to contact Link with. It kind of is like your Navi for this game, where sometimes they'll offer helpful hints and things. Not quite as annoying as Navi, but you know. To be fair, Navi wasn't all that annoying in the randomizer. I think they cut a lot of that out. Like at the start, at the first dungeon, I think in the Deku Tree, you're supposed to get her popping up every few seconds, telling you, you know, how to open doors and stuff. And I think, if I remember, they cut that out. So I can't really complain about Navi too much that time around. But all right, so we've got to do a little bit of Metal Gear Solid here. I've never actually played a Metal Gear Solid game, and I would like to at some point. I'm going to try and test myself with it first before I actually do a playthrough, if it's the kind of thing you guys want to see, because not having played it before, I'll probably waste too much time fiddling around and trying to figure out what to do. You know, maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave it as a fresh thing for you guys to see. You know, me going in with my eyes shut or whatever. Another game present, another escape. When will they ever learn? I really do admire this game for what it does, and you know, it's not my favourite Zelda by any means, but it is a really good one, as I said. And coming back to it, you know, I feel like it's, you know, it's deserving of more recognition than anything. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's a different button that you press from Ocarina. You don't just walk up to the wall and tap A. Anyway, you would think they would have some kind of guard sitting outside just to make sure, you know? But never mind. Now we've got to really try and be stealthy around here. And we've got our first chest. Well, first chest in this dungeon, anyway. And... oh, it's a map. Well, of course, because, you know, that's what you find in dungeons at Zelda. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that... I bounced off the wall, of all things. Ah, okay. Right, so that's going to be a little bit of a setback, but... ah, right. So I can't fit under these barrels, but there... oh, there's a switch, which obviously opens up this, and there's nobody inside, but there is a... whoa, a mean looking chest. What's inside? What's inside? Oh, a piece of heart. Well, that's decent. I really do like the stealth part of this game. I don't really... they did kind of try that with Ocarina of Time when you were trying to get to see Zelda at the start, but there wasn't much of it. It's really done well here, I think. And you see those big dudes that are sniffing around? If they are near you while they're sniffing around and you move slightly, they actually are alerted to your presence. So, oh no. Yeah, these dudes are a pain in the ass too. Oh god, no. What am I doing? I can't even fight them. I've not even got a sword. Maybe I could lose them, or maybe smack them over the head with this. No, okay, I'm definitely going to die if I stick here. It's, yeah. Let's get the hell out of dodge. Oh, hopefully they don't follow me up. I don't think they... Oh no, they can. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Right. Oh, sugar. I thought I could have made that. Oh, shit. Thought I could have made that. Never mind. I guess we'll just jump back. I'm not going down there, but I'll try to get up. Hold on. I think there's something over there. Oh, no! No way! Oh, come on. Right, I clearly haven't got this rope swinging thing down. Stay away, stay away! Oh, these things are annoying. I thought they would jab me in the ass there. They could have if they wanted to, I suppose, but... yeah, I'm going to go get that now. By the way, for anyone wondering, because I cut this down, in that chest was just a compass. That's all there was. So, yeah, nothing important. But yeah, we're out now, trying to, you know, take down all the monsters that are controlling the searchlights, or the spotlights, whatever. And what I find really cool here is that you can actually use other weapons in this game. I think it was the first Zelda to do that. Obviously, you know, Breath of the Wild, you can use any weapon now. But you know, I think up to this point it was always just the sword that you were given, or any upgrades in the game. It was pretty neat at the time. It was a pretty neat addition at the time. I mean, this game had a lot of new things. So despite, you know, how the game looked, you know, it was pretty impressive overall. In fact, I don't mind the way the game looks now. I actually really like it. It suits the Wind Waker. I'm glad every other Zelda game after that kind of, you know, everyone's got its own style, and they didn't keep with Toon Link for the rest of the series. But I do think that, you know, it's still a nice art style. It's unique. They did use it for another few Zelda games, I believe, but they were more Nintendo DS and Game Boy games. I don't really think there's been a mainstream 3D Toon Link sequel anywhere. You know, on consoles. I know that Wind Waker has a sequel, but again, that's on DS. But again, we'll get to that at some point. We've still got to make our way to the top of the tower to save our sister, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. And well, we all know that that's probably not going to be the case, because if it was, this adventure would be over. This is also pretty cool. I don't remember ever having to do this in Ocarina of Time. But I suppose the game is more advanced after all, in just about every way. And there we go, there's a hero sword. Oh dear, this can't be good. Alright, we'll try and grab the sword without getting hit here. Yeah, alright, let's make this a fair fight now. Anyway guys, I think we'll finish the video here, because once we beat this guy, it'll be, you know, the long cutscene, and then I'll just end it, because we are around 42 minutes now. So again, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you for the next episode. I have been Rapid. I hope you like this video, and yeah, stay cool. I'll catch you guys in the next one.